Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of an Otherworld, Curse of Saria. In the last episode we rescued Maena. We discovered that several other people from Saria had gone through the same experience of waking up in a mysterious place with partial loss of memory. And in attempting to get back to Saria to resolve this mystery, we had to deal with a transient on the train tracks, who turned out to be a rather difficult boss, but in the end we successfully got past him. Although I did enjoy that boss fight and the challenge it presented, I think in many ways that wasn't entirely fair and could have been better balanced. I think the biggest problem with it is just that there are so few choices for how to deal with it. Yes, noticing the pulse and then trauma pattern helped a lot and was a good puzzle, but I also needed to grind just for levels to have the HP to survive, and I needed to get the abilities like the HP, defense and strength. I don't know if I necessarily needed all those, but I certainly felt that they helped. And it took me a while to get the money for those together. And I think one of the reasons that I'm not entirely happy is just it seemed there was no other way to go about the boss. At this stage in the game, Tara, who's been with me since the beginning of the game, has only had enough AP to learn one attack, and all of her attacks are basically normal attack plus status. So none of them would have helped in that battle. It's the same with Amanda. Everything she can possibly learn is inflict status. Only one of the statuses, zombie, would have helped, and that would not have helped very much. Harley can't learn any new skills because all of his cost 300 AP or more. So no matter what you want to do for that boss, you're going to have to grind, and I'm not happy about that. Anyway, this guy is still blocking the way to his house, so I don't know if there's going to be anything in there later on. You're new. These carts are the quickest way to travel long distance. You don't say. Well, you do say. I guess this is where I leave. Oh, goodbye. So we're losing our white mage already, and I expect we'll get him back. It's just too useful to have a white mage in the party for us to be without one for the rest of the game. We don't really want to go back to Nyata right now. It's been nice hanging with you two. I'm going to talk to some people I know. I'll catch up with you later, okay? I guess. Why'd she even come with us? She said she wanted to see if anyone here knew anything about those ruins and the place we were. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, this line's out of order at the moment. Okay, I guess we're being railroaded into not going on the railroad. Tara! Liana! Wow, it's really you! I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but who are you? You know exactly who I am, it's me, Lena! You have characters called Lena and Liana in the same game? Sorry, our memories are kind of messed up at the moment, you know? Oh, what happened? We're not really sure. All I remember, we woke up in this cave. The three of us talked for a long time. Actually, Lena was my little sister. She told me Leanna was my cousin too. Still, she didn't have any idea what happened to us. And she just disappears. She doesn't join the party or anything. Hey, in a game where a 14-year-old girl can be your strongest physical attacker, anything's possible. Okay. Typical namida style huge map. Certainly not. I obviously didn't do any shopping before taking the cart, but I don't have the money for it. Where am I going? I mean, that thing in the centre looks suspicious, but that's the building I came in. But I do want to explore all corners of the map just in case there's anything good. Ooh, healing crystal. Which I didn't need because I haven't bought yet in this episode. Definitely not. Well, yes, aren't we in Saria now? Isn't this our hometown? Maybe this is just another stop on the way to Saria. Yes, I know that. Right, so there's a few more things we can buy, but aside from the... Now that is the only thing that looks like it might be a nice idea. But only if I was in a boss fight with a large number of enemies. I don't think I'll get that, especially when my money is so low. I can't get any of these abilities, but let's look at them. So I can reduce my vulnerability to status ailments or elements, and that sometimes adds darkness to physical attacks without having to use up my MP to cast Dark Attack. Well, any of these could be nice, but... Potion Plus is now something you can just buy in the shop. Excellent. Yes, any of those would be nice, but not only do I not have the money, I have filled all my ability slots, and I want to keep this build, at least for now. The HP, defense and strength plus are definitely good things to have for my physical attackers. The agility may not matter so much from here on, but I don't have anything else that I'd rather put on at the moment. What else do I even have? Luck probably isn't important. Oh, defense plus 10% actually. Yeah, someone should put 10% instead of 5. And probably Leanna should have that because her HP is much lower than Tara's. Yeah, I don't want to put on resistance to a single element. Omni-resist is more appealing, but I have only one of them. Still, it does sound good, so I'm going to put Omni-resist on Leanna and Poison Resist on Tara. Yeah, Poison Resist is better than Darkness Resist, I think. Huh? What happened? You didn't hear about it? Strange. Most of us would really rather not talk about it, though. I thought Saria was the safest place in the world, but after what happened a couple of weeks ago... Okay, I guess we're just not going to find out about that. Right. Avoiding that character. Sorry, we can't let anyone pass at the moment. I see. Then I have no choice but to... Ooh, have I been in this building? Yes. And this one? Yes, that I didn't recognise it from that side because it only has the one door, if that makes sense. So this is my only option. The leader of Saria's room is ahead. He's always happy to talk. Okay, but let's look around first. It looks like nothing really exciting here. Hey, are you the guy from the beginning of the game? So this is the end of the flashback, and where events become real time again. Yes, it's Cameron. Hello, how can I help you? Yes, we've seen this dialogue. And so, you see, we don't really know much about, well, anything. I see. Have you seen the ruins behind the jail cells? It sounds a lot like the place you spoke of waking up in. I can't say we have. Go have a look. Tell me if you think it's similar. You mean here? No? Here? How'd we get there? The east cell's behind the bookshelf in the middle cell. This one? I guess this isn't a cell. I really don't know where we're going. Oh, that is a place we can go, and you're moving fast. Whoa. Gotta keep moving! Shell bomb, what does that do? Ah, it damages and inflicts meltdown. So that would have been useful for the transient, but... Is the room on the opposite side somewhere we can go? Sure is. And a frag bomb. Perfect combination. Nothing here. Ah, these must be the cells. But just because I want to be thorough, I'm going to have a look on the other side first. Okay, so it's more cells. Have I seen you before? I don't know. Hey you! Hey! Hey! Wait, aren't you? No, never mind. I'm not sure why so many people here think we look familiar. Did we escape from prison or something? In the middle cell, you can see where everyone got out. I guess they want to investigate it further or something. Ah, well. This place, it's just like the ruins, that place we were. Maybe everyone Harley was talking about was exploring this. Possible, I guess. Those islands don't seem to stay in one place forever, but they've been like this for a while. What? Oh, that thing over there? Okay, how do I get to it? I just don't get this place. No, me neither. Looks like there's nothing here, so do we go back to talk to Cameron? Did you check it out yet? It looks extremely similar. Many people who have escaped from the jails have spoken of such a place. We know very little about how or why they lose their memory or end up in Carolint. However, it's known that that place has strong connections to the supernatural, very reminiscent of the Metaspi from the legend of the Trinity. Huh? I guess you wouldn't know. According to an ancient legend of Saria, this world was created as a floating island in the sky of another world. This underworld was known as Metaspi, inhabited by the three different elements of this world's creator, Yahweh, Tamiku, and Zion. I apologise if I'm not pronouncing any of those correctly. The Metaspi is supposedly a place in which the human mind cannot function and in time will deteriorate. I have no idea how you two would have ended up in there at any rate. You sure weren't in jail. I see. If the legend is true, those who survive once can go back in without harm. I might need a favour from you. No way! I don't plan to give you a choice. Not like you to not be up for it. We believe one of the girls in the jail knows more than she lets on. You two will pose as prisoners and try and get her to talk. See what you can find out about this place. And if we refuse? I told you, you don't get a choice. Let's go. Clunky, activate. Oh god, what is that? The next thing we're going to smash. You think so? Let's give it a try. Okay, we didn't have a chance. I do wonder if it's possible. Oh, we get a game over? Really? So it is possible to defeat that? So I was assuming that was one of those boss fights where the game throws an impossible boss at you and you're meant to lose, but apparently that's not the case. Off camera I grabbed those bombs again and also explored behind the jail, so we wouldn't have to do that again, so I can just go straight up to Cameron for another attempt at the boss. So this would be the perfect time for this, because I think that for most of the game we'll have the White Mage back, but for now we're without him. Um, 2,300. Okay, that might be possible. If I can make good use of those counterattacks and the fact that he spends some of his turns casting radar. Oh, and the miss helps. $5.14. I think I've got a chance. It's over. You're coming with us. So it's you. Hey, didn't we meet? Aren't you the same person we met outside the forest? That guard sure seems to be keeping a close eye on us. I knew they'd get you two back in here. Wait, what do you mean, back in here? Don't play stupid with me, you're those two who escaped the other day. Wait, what? You really have forgotten, haven't you? Apparently we were in here before. We must have escaped. That'd explain why we're in that place. So the legend must be true. Or at least based on truth. Something in there messed with our minds. We don't know for sure it's actually the Metaspi. I was talking to that girl, Ivy. She's been in there, says it doesn't affect her at all. So if Cameron's right that it won't affect us again, all three of us can get out of here. You're right, it's our only choice. So, you want to get out? Pretty much. Move the bookcase. I'll come with you. Okay, so we have our blue mage. 1 of smokescreen, drain or trauma. Do we only get 1? I mean, I'd go with trauma. Oh no, we get to use all 3 of them. Let's see if that's... Yes, she can now use all of those. Great. Here goes. Can we have a healing crystal, please? Listen up. Blue magic requires its own source, separate from MP, known as BP. The ability Charge can be used to raise BP, but it resets at the end of battle. Wait, what does smokescreen do? Yeah, that might be useful. And now I've got enough for trauma. This is rather an annoying system because I have to take the turns to charge it up. There we go. What is the Holy Prayer? Oh, that teaches her Blessing, which I hope is a curative. depending on user's HP. So does that mean if her HP is high, then it works better? Or the other way around? I guess we'll find out. Please tell me there's a healing crystal somewhere, though. What's the lighter? Oh, yet another blue magic. So we've got 5 of those already, which is far more abilities than anyone else has. Okay, it's a maze. And you're my Anna. This is how everyone escapes, but it's very dangerous. Okay. Well, what's your normal attack like? I bet it's rubbish. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Is that an iPod? Of course. If I use blue magic, it'll take 3 turns before I'm able to do anything, so I think I'll just attack, see how the battle goes. Don't want to go too close to the Sarian guards. Okay. Healing crystal! And, okay. Now is not the time. Trauma attacks all enemies, so it'd be good to charge that up and use it. I don't know how good or bad the minigun is, so I don't know. Let's attack that one. It casts fire, so silence would be useful. Does the laser count as physical, I wonder? Let's switch to normal attack. There we go. And now let's charge up. Yes, I'm hoping I can use... how much does blessing take? 11? Why 11? It does heal the entire party though, so that's a good thing. Okay, so just got to fight 4 battles to get all the flames up, I think. Yeah, let's just use silence attack. Ooh, you're nasty. Okay, 1 down. Let's charge up and use another blessing if I have time. Well, one good thing about Ivy is she seems to be pretty fast. Oh, great. Well, let's see whether the laser counts as magic or not. Maybe they're not vulnerable to status. Ouch! Let's try to get one of them killed as quickly as possible. I've got no revives left, I think. I'm just going to have to rely on Tara's high HP pool to get out of this. Blessing won't be much good now. I wonder if Drain is worth doing. Well, let's try Trauma. Hey, it worked. I even managed to gain XP for 2 of my characters, even if not all 3. Can I get back out to use that? I can. Do you wish to open the door? Yes. Do you fear what lies beyond? No. And would you let anything stand in your way? No. I see. Then this shall be very interesting. Ooh boy. He's probably strong, so let's get charging straight away. And let's try silence. No, it doesn't take. What about darkness? You put everyone to sleep. Okay, stand ground will be essential for this fight then. The problem is stand ground doesn't counterattack on magic damage, and that's primarily what he's using. Yes, it looks like it's more powerful if my HP is higher, which means I've lost this one basically. Let's see if Smokescreen does anything. Not really. Let's just hope his HP isn't all that high, but I don't think I've got a chance really. No. So I hope I'm not stuck in an unwinnable situation, because I have no potion pluses, no revives, and I cannot go back to any shops at this point. I have off camera I've changed around everyone's abilities. I gave Liana the Omni Resist instead of Tara because she has the lowest HP and this thing is using elemental attacks. Ivy, obviously I gave her the fire and the ice resist because I don't have another Omni, but the two together do the same job. And the HP plus 10 because she is the only healer, so keeping her alive is the most important thing. I simply don't have anything that can resist the sleep status, so I just have to keep my counterattack skills on, so that at least I can attack when I'm asleep, so to speak. And keep Ivy charged up so I can heal. And that's about all I can do. Physical attack, so that takes off her sleep status, that's good. It's probably a waste to use Blessing this early, so I'll charge her up a bit more. That may have been a mistake. We'll see. Oh, you have a drain attack. That is just evil. Now please attack Ivy. No. Fortunately, she came out of sleep just in time. Ah, why doesn't your drain thing count as physical? Can I risk a trauma? I guess so. Is trauma the best thing though? It doesn't really do that much damage. Yeah, try flash fire. No, you're not vulnerable to that at all. Well, at least I know now. Charge so that I can use Blessing in a hurry if I need to. Oh, one thing I haven't mentioned before is that the charge does use up Ivy's MP, and that's getting quite low now. Smoke screen drain. Worth a try. Hey, that's quite powerful. But it only heals her and not Liana. Okay, that won't do any... Oh, I've got an elixir. Can I give it to a dead party member? Oh, it just automatically transfers it to her. Fine. Whew. Well, I don't feel very good about that, especially as I had to use up the elixir to get through it. I suppose that is not the only one of those in the game, but that I just don't like the fact that it was quite a long journey to get here, and if I'd realised that I was completely stuck and I should have gone back and bought different things at the shop while I had the chance, that would have been a lot of work to redo, so... well, it's over. Time to save, time to call it an end of the episode, and see you next time for whatever comes next.